everybody, back with another video. Still driving school software stuff. I'd like to talk a little bit about how to create open slots for scheduling. If you are not getting enough driving hours in, it's because you had not created open slots in the driving school software. So let's check that out. Log out as an instructor. And we're going to go to scheduling. And let's schedule lessons. If we are in the car when we want to schedule lessons, this is where we put the student's name. And then they would allow us, I don't know if Mo will allow us, but you select the student. Now, Mo hasn't paid or something like that, so we're not going to be able to do this for Mo. However, I'd also like to point out, if you put a student's name in and they don't show up, either they have not paid in full or they're a student from previous to setting on the software up. So please check with the office if when you put the student in, it doesn't come up. So in the car, that's how we normally schedule, but there has to be open slots. How do you get open slots, Ben? That's such an excellent question. Let's go to it now. So when you're behind the computer view, you go to calendar view. This is much easier on a computer because you can see the whole calendar. As you see right here, for the 4th, which was this last Tuesday, I had some open slots in Wyndham. But let's create another open slot on the 10th. So on the 10th in Wyndham, I have a classroom session, so I can't create a meeting there. So let's say Thursday the 14th, I'm going to create a drive. So I right click on it and I want to create an open time slot. I'm going to select the vehicle. I'm driving Ophelia, of course. And we're going to select Wyndham. The pickup location for Wyndham, it can either be at the high school or at the driving school location. So I'm going to say this one's going to be the high school. And I'm going to just set one time here. The start date is going to be on the 13th. The end date is going to be the 13th as well. I'm going to create a single appointment for drivers only. And I do want to show this in the student center. I'm going to set the time for this. I guess I have to set this as well. So 13th and 13th, because I'm just setting one day. Now, normally when you do this, you're going to want to do reoccurring because it makes it easier for next week. Just trying to show you how it gets done. And then the slot per day and set the timing. So I'm going to start the time at 2 o'clock because I believe they get out of high school at 2 o'clock, and I want to go for 2 hours. So I'll be done at 4. So from 2 to 4, I'm going to hit add and then create empty time slot. So now you'll see on the 13th at 2 o'clock, there is an open time slot that could be filled. So if we wanted to fill that with a student, so let's say we're done for scheduling right now. So with that, you've created an open slot. Students can now go on their portal and log in and then sign up for driving spots that you have open. In another video, we'll talk about how you can schedule them in the car, but it's important that when we go live, you have open spots to be scheduled. If you have any questions about this, please talk to Melissa or myself. Set an appointment with us, and we will help you in any way we can.